Hey guys, I'm Michael C. This is the first hike of the year with Glennie Heights Scout Group. Scott in the back is being an idiot. Our fearless leader Taipan driving. This is not normally a normal time for us to start a hike at 13:53 on a Saturday. We'd normally start a lot earlier.
We did try and start earlier.
We did try to start earlier. Delays. We tried to go up the west side of Spices Gap. The only problem with that is the road is slightly buggered. Almost rolled it or flipped it once. Did a bit of cosmetic damage to the ute. Anyway, we're now going up the east side of the ute of Spices Gap. So I'll come back later when we're all together and I'll introduce everyone. Okay, we're finally at the campsite. Time for introductions. So we've got Joel,
that's the difference
fearful.
Between camping and rain.
Scotty the annoying, Woody the robust, Paris and Nicole, who I haven't thought of adjectives for yet, and our fearless leader Ed. And Joel. This is paper's dry. This is our little fly at the moment. Ed's tent.
Fearless, is that because of the driving thing?
Oh, I wasn't going to say that, but sure.
This camp's going to be shit.
Okay, it is 14:40 and we are finally starting to set up camp with the aid of Woody.
Set up 3 o'clock.
So Woody's helping the girls set up the tent right now. He's already helped Ed, and shortly we'll do his. This is my wonderful tent, the Taj Mahooch. But anyway, we'll check in again later. Okay, so we're actually finally started hiking. We've got Scott, Ed, Joel and Woody and myself at the back. The two girls, because they lightened their packs, have taken off like a rocket and it's pouring down rain. So, generally a good Ventura hike. This is Plan C, wasn't it, Ed?
Plan C/1/Bravo.
Plan C/1/Bravo. Which means the initial hike was to go up the western side.
The initial one was the Sunshine Coast.
Oh, and the initial hike, which will be carried out at a later date, was the Sunshine Coast Hinterlands Walk, where we were meant to hike through the night on the first leg until roughly about what would
midnight
you say?
to 1 a.m.
Yeah, midnight to 1 a.m. and then continued for the next 2 days. This hike we started. We tried to start early. Myself and Woody came out to a service station just near Cunningham's Gap to meet Ed and the rest, so we could start the hike, ferry people up the western side of Spices Gap to hike to the campsite. Unfortunately, the four-wheel drive track there was even a little bit too hairy for Ed, who is now stopped, but we improvised with Plan C/I/Bravo, and we ferried ourselves up the eastern side, and we also set up camp, put our packs on, and now we're going to Governor's Chair. So, once again, I'll report back in later. This will give you some idea of how much it's raining. This wouldn't normally be running like this, except for now. Woody, how you feeling?
Hey, Woody.
Just sore.
You sore?
Told you.
How about you, Scott? How you feeling?
Go on, Joel.
I don't know. It's not a good answer, Scott. How's Joel feeling?
Oh, how you doing? Come on.
Go on, Joel. Ed's looking drenched. I think we're all drenched.
Keep walking, Joel. You're gonna make us all cold.
Come on, Joel. The more you keep walking, the warmer you get.
And you're almost up this track.
Yep.
You don't want to stop halfway up.
Keep going, Joel, keep going.
Wave, girls.
Get a bit of a break.
Come on.
Because it's downhill, down.
Yeah, that's better. Look enthusiastic for once. Okay.
Let's go over here.
Time is 16:05, and the governor's chair is 150 meters away. Everyone's soaked. Fairly tired from that just last hill we just went up.
Yeah,
it was fairly steep. Yeah, Joel had a bit of trouble getting up that one. But
Someone help Joe out of his pack once they get out of there.
Joel, come around
Wait.
to the other
Scoot your
side.
gear along a little further.
we're here, and we should give you
A little further.
a good view of cloud.
Joel, go around to the other side and put your pack on
It might
the
be
table.
nice to know that what we just walked up is actually a car track. It wasn't actually through bush or anything,
Yes? Really?
but still pretty challenging.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay, so we're now back on the descent, which means we should be back at camp. Oh god, no less than half an hour, really. So the time right now is 16:27. The only problem with going downhill is it puts more strain on your legs because you have to fight gravity as well as you pack. So it's like, for the short time, you're fat. Anyway, you saw the spectacular views of Governor's Chair. Everyone's cold. Can't wait to get back to camp so we can change into some dry clothes for the shortest time. Yeah, just a normal scout event. Anyway, the next thing will probably be down back at base camp, unless something interesting happens, which could happen, because we do have a couple of new scouts, as well as Woody, who wears a plastic tank top, and it's kind of creepy because it's gone see-through. Joel and Ed are on their way. Joel having a bit of trouble, but he's pushing through, which is good. It's what we like in Scouts. We like people to try their hardest. I have to say, I'm loving this hike, even though it's pissing down rain, you're cold, there seems to be dead frogs everywhere, and I'm completely saturated. It's good, because for the first time in a long time, well, really since I started Adventurers, which was 2 years ago, I'm actually doing a hike. Mind you, it's a small hike, not really the type of hike that I normally do. It's still a hike. And when you do hikes, you get a better view of the world. When people say walking a short distance from a shop to another shop is hard work, you can always laugh, because you know you've gone up mountains, stood on cliff edges, walked up steep gradients, and done it well, and tried your best. So, it's one of the things I'll leave with you. Hiking gives you a better sense of the world, and how to push through with everyday things, like work, etc. So, I'll sign in back at base camp.